Hello future authors and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Noella, and in today's video we are going to be talking about pro editing. In the last video we talked about self-editing, and it is time to get your book professionally edited. Again, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Go check out the other videos in the Becoming Author series, and let us begin this video. So the first step when it comes to professional editing is to hire an editor. Look for platforms like Fiverr where you can search for professional editors and look at their reviews, prices. Once you are satisfied, choose at least 3 professional editors and send emails out to each of them. In your email, you are going to explain your book, what your book is all about, the genre, audience your book is for, how many pages. Also in your email, you want to let the editor know when you would like your book to come out. This is when I want to publish. This is when I want to send the book to the formatter. This is the deadline. Can you meet my deadline? Just make sure you add 2 weeks to the editing time they give you, because again, professional editing is back and forth. They will edit and then they will send it back to you to review the edits. We did my editing on Google Docs, so she would leave comments and I will resolve. That was easier for us. In your email, you should also ask for a quote. How much will this cost? If I'm doing 3 types of editing, you're gonna give me like maybe a 20% off, which my editor did. What if I'm doing 2 types of editing? Will I get a discount? What is the contract like? You need all that details before you say yes to any professional editor. And when you get their response, you can go through all of them, filter it. I would advise having a video chat to your editor. That's what we did, and it was very, very helpful for the both of us. So now let's talk about the 3 types of editing that I did for my book. These are the 3 types of editing that my editor shared with me. So I'm basically going to be reading up how she explained it. So the first one is developmental editing, and she said in developmental edit, she would analyze my goals for the book and make sure the book is achieving those goals that I set. She will look for places that need to be expanded on, and she might suggest a certain structure, order, or vocabulary to highlight and bring out elements that would appeal to the reader. She may suggest chapter titles and subtitles. She would also examine or can help me come up with the title and subtitle of the book, which she did for the subtitle, and cover content to make sure the book comes off the way you intend. This stage will be, drum roll please for the prize. It was 1080, and she said this is where we would start. Books upon books upon books emoji. Now, the next stage of editing is copy plus line edits package. So in this stage, in the copy plus line editing package, she zooms in to the text to make sure the writing adheres to the rules of English if you're writing from a different country, with respect to your unique style. Here, she takes care of any spelling, grammar, punctuation, or word usage errors. She also line edits during this stage, which includes making improvements to the style of the writing so that the sentences flow artistically and as clearly as possible. The archetype of the target audience we decide on in the developmental editing would be reflected in the kinds of adjectives we use, for instance, or be used to decide how something would be explained. This stage would be, drum roll please for the price. It was $14.80, y'all. So we've definitely passed the 2000 mark. Each stage will require some time on my part to go through and accept or deny the changes. And I think that's very important because again, professional editors are not like 100% accurate or perfect. For example, when I say the spirit, because I'm Christian, she would switch it to energy. And I was like, sis, hold up. Here we talk about the spirit, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, and the Father. So you ain't changing that. So you definitely need to go through the changes of your professional editor and accept or decline or reward it. The manuscript will change quite a bit and have been passed between us twice at this point because we're on the 3rd part of editing. So it is crucial that we make sure that there are no errors before publication. Ding, 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 important. This is where the 3rd part of editing comes in, which is proofreading. This stage will be $680. Thankfully, I got a 20% discount from the total. And also we decided on a payment structure. Each stage had its own contract. For example, for the first developmental edit, I paid 50% of the money. And once she was done with the editing and I accepted the changes and we're good, I paid the balance. And then we started with the next type of editing. Make sure you have an agreement with your professional editor. Keep the receipt, keep your contracts that you signed, and I wish you luck on your professional editing journey. I do not regret, even if it was such an investment. I think it was worth it. The journey was amazing. Again, it's always about the journey, so enjoy it. Don't always try to get to the finish line. And I'll see you in the next video when we're going to talk about cover design, formatting, and all that interesting stuff. Be sure to like, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, and give yourself a pat on the back. You are on your way to becoming an author.